Hey there, I'm Jensen. Today is Tuesday, July 27th, and I have all the stories you need to know to get in the loop tonight. First, everyone's favorite U.S. gymnastics star Simone Biles has withdrawn from the competition. A team coach said that it's actually not injury related, but rather it has to do with her mental health. Yesterday on Instagram, she said, "I truly do feel like I have the weight of the world on my shoulders at times. I know I brush it off and make it seem sometimes like pressure doesn't affect me, but sometimes it's hard." The United States lost to Russia by 3.5 points, making it the first time since 2010 that they didn't win a world or team title. Now, Biles is scheduled to defend her Olympic title in the all-around final on Thursday. She also qualified for all 4 event finals later in the games, but she said she'll regroup on Wednesday before deciding whether or not to continue. And the USA women's softball team took on Japan in hopes of winning a gold medal. So what happened? Let's get a recap. First inning, U.S. with a chance to score. J.D. Reed thrown out at plate. Fifth, Monica Abbott gives up a big hit to right. 2-0, Japan. Sixth inning, runners at first and second. Japan getting a little bit lucky. The ball bounces to the shortstop. She fires to second. Double play. Top of the 7th, Japan looking for more. Reed with the great catch. Still 2-0, Japan. Ellie Aguilar hoping for a rally. It doesn't happen. Japan wins it 2-0 to win the gold medal. The U.S. takes home the silver. And here's a look at what happened with women's soccer. Megan Rapinoe and the U.S. women's soccer team trying to take care of business against Australia. In the 18th minute of the match, Australia is on the attack off the inbounds. Caitlin Ford with the header, and she almost gives Australia the lead, but her header hits the crossbar, so no goal for Australia. In the 31st minute, it looks like the U.S. takes the lead. Off the corner kick, Alex Morgan heads it in, but they review the goal, and after a closer look, the review shows that Morgan's elbow was just offside, and the goal was disallowed. So this match ends in a scoreless draw, but that's not bad news for the U.S. Because of goal differential, the U.S. still takes the number 2 seed from their group and will play on. Sweden is the number 1 seed. But to be honest, it isn't all fun and games in Tokyo right now. The city is reporting its highest daily number of new coronavirus cases today, almost 3,000 just 5 days after the games began. Tokyo hasn't seen this many daily infections since January, prompting new warnings, with officials telling would-be spectators to just stay home. Several athletes have tested positive for COVID-19. Organizers say that's because not everyone is following masking and social distancing rules. And back home in the States, the CDC actually adjusted its mask guidance today as COVID-19 cases surge in some parts of the country. The CDC announced today it was reversing course on some of its masking guidelines during a big surge of COVID-19 cases related to the Delta variant. The agency said even vaccinated people should return to wearing masks indoors in parts of the U.S. where the virus is surging. Citing new information about the ability of the Delta variant to spread among vaccinated people, the CDC also recommended indoor masks for all teachers, staff, students, and visitors to schools, regardless of their vaccination status. The agency's online data tracker features a color-coded interactive map that shows different levels of community transmission. More than 2,000 U.S. counties would fall under the CDC's new recommendations according to data that they released today. For more information on what these guidelines are and what they mean for you, check out the link in the description of this video. So, what's the situation here in Ohio? Well, our cases are actually up today with a big 24-hour jump. According to the Ohio Department of Health, today there were 1,316 new cases of coronavirus reported. The last time we broke 1,000 was on May 21st with 1,004, and the last time we were quite this high was on May 12th with 1,449. Now, it is very possible today's reporting is just an outlier and tomorrow's case number will drop, but it is certainly something worth keeping an eye on. Now, something else worthy of note in the data, patients in the ICU in Ohio have doubled in the last 10 days. Plus, the total number of patients in the hospital has gone up by 77% in that same time frame. And looking more closely at those hospitalizations, according to ODH data, 16,924 of hospitalizations from COVID-19 from January 1st of this year to right now were among people that weren't reported to be fully vaccinated. And that's out of 17,129 total COVID hospitalizations in that same span of time. Similar trends have been spotted across the country, with a lot of health professionals pointing to the more contagious Delta variant. Now, of course, we're continuing to track this data and we'll keep you updated every step of the way. But that is all I have for you today. If you like this video, hit that like button and, of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Jensen, and now you're in the loop.